I guess the time has finally come. I guess the time has finally come. No intro needed. Kendrick Lamar, I apologize.
Hold up. I know you are locked into this fire video, but make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and keep up with the podcast. 1111 House, new podcast, drop weekly episodes. Thank you guys for all the love and support. Let's get back into the video.
First things first, off the rip, I gotta be honest, I gotta be truthful, and I gotta just tell you how crazy my life has been over the last 2 to 3 months. Kendrick Lamar to Pimp a Butterfly has not only, I mean, his catalog is phenomenal. We're gonna do a video on that. That's a whole nother video. But I just gotta speak on this To Pimp a Butterfly, man. This To Pimp a Butterfly, for me, y'all, because I didn't hear it when it first came out. For those who are new, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to let you know when we are dropping videos and we are dropping bangers. But I didn't hear this project, I didn't hear this album when it first came out. And I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I did it. And I just gotta be honest with you. I'm glad I did it. Where I was in my life 10 years ago, y'all, I wouldn't have been able to understand it. I wouldn't have been able to understand it. I wouldn't have been able to comprehend the complexity. I wouldn't have been able to comprehend the depths of this project, man. And I gotta say thank you to Kendrick Lamar for dropping this album. This album not only, I would say, saved my life, but it definitely shaped my life 100%. I mean, the topics that he's talking about. And guys, for those who don't know, this is post-stream. Remember, if you don't follow me on TikTok, man, we live stream every single day on TikTok. Follow me at Cam1111. But guys, during the stream, I kept saying, how is he saying this stuff? This is a mainstream rapper. Interscope is a major label. And the topics he was speaking on and covering on this album, not only is most important, but I believe this is the greatest album. This is the greatest album of all time. Now I know what some might say, Good Kid or Michael Jackson this or Prince that. Listen, man, when we're talking substance, we're talking performance, we're talking lyrics, melody, soul. I mean, it has every box checked off, every one. And there's no way you're gonna sit here and tell me that J. Cole's better than him. It's no way you're gonna sit here and tell me that Drake is better than him. It's no way you're gonna sit here and look me in my face and tell me that Drake is better than him, Cole better than him, Wale, Big Sean, whoever you want to name, Future, whoever you want to name. None of those guys compare to this. None of them have this. Oh, let me see, my bad. We on this side. None of them have this. Like, none of them. None of them. Like, we could pull up Drake right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even trying to focus on other artists. I want Kendrick Lamar to really hear my message on this video, if he is watching this video. Nobody have a To Pimp a Butterfly. Views is not that. If you're reading this, it's not that. Nothing Was the Same is not that. Take Care, absolutely not. Thank Me Later, absolutely not, which is one of my favorite. That's a probably top 3 favorite Drake project of mine. But when it comes, I mean, and we ain't even got I told y'all, I don't want to stay too long on Drake. I want y'all to solely focus on what I'm saying. None of these rappers, and y'all call them the big 3, none of them have a To Pimp a Butterfly but Kendrick Lamar. A lot of y'all said, oh, but J. Cole has 2014 Forest Hill Drive, which is a good album. Which is a really good storytelling album. It has a lot of storytelling, but it also has misses on there as well. See, To Pimp a Butterfly have 0 misses because every subject he touched on matters, right? My Delete Letter was a good project. To me, Off Season was Cole's best project, and y'all didn't even promote that. J. Cole fans in my stream didn't even promote that. Now, with that being said, let's move on. Let's really get back into the nitty-gritty. I need y'all to understand, man, this To Pimp a Butterfly is not only phenomenal, it deserved every single award that it got. It did. It deserved every single award. It deserved all of the acclaim, because what albums are you talking about addressing mental health, addressing self-worth? What about the African American or black community really dissecting and tearing each other apart. What album? I'm talking about doing it at a high level. What album is really doing that? So when I sit here and say this, man, Kendrick Lamar is not only the greatest rapper of all time. Yes, he is. But I have to sit back and say, I've never heard anything like this. And y'all, I live music. I love music. I am music. No pun intended to Cardi. Even though Cardi from Atlanta, he from my city. But it's like, God, like everything is triple and quadruple entendre. Like, and so let me tell you a quick story time. The reason I'm saying I'm glad I heard this project in 2025 and not 2015 is because in 2015, man, I was in the streets. And we was in Atlanta. When in Atlanta in the streets, bro, we not listening to no Kendrick. We barely listening to Drake. If y'all seen that clip of Savage telling y'all about how Future is the biggest in Atlanta, bro, that's all we know is Pluto. And we not talking about hits. We not talking about commercial hits and crossover records with Rihanna and Beyonce and Ye. We not talking about that. We talking about the gritty, the nitty gritty, the mixtape. Streets call it astronaut stat. We talking about that. So I'm coming from the streets, dog. I'm from South Atlanta. I'm from literally nothing. You dig? And I love my hood. I love where I'm from, but I always thought bigger. That's why I'm on YouTube. I always thought globally because I want to be able to reach people. I want to use my universal appeal to reach the masses. And Kendrick Lamar, not only did he inspire me, but he shaped the way I view everything with this album. This album reassured me on my journey. Was I already spiritual? Yes. Was I already having self-worth? Yes. Was I already aware of mental health, mental toughness, mental fortitude, thinking outside the box, being able to complex thinking? Man, it's a lot that goes on to life, man. It's so many different realms, and so many different elements to life. And this album reassured me of that. Like, I'm talking about from the intro. The intro's phenomenal. And one thing I do want to say, man, I want to give him a huge, huge shout out because not only that he's covering all of the dark, and I ain't gonna say all, but over 80% of the darkness in the African American community, but guys, he's uplifting the community as well. Like, this album is super duper uplifting. And To Pimp a Butterfly, I love the album name because we are all butterflies. And we are all tricked. We're in the matrix, literally. Now, obviously I can't go in depth about that. I will do that on a separate video. Guys, if you don't know, man, make sure you join the goddamn Discord. That, man, you want to know the real and how I really feel and how we really feel as a community, as a music community, join the Discord. It'll be the first link in the description. But let's get back into it. I want you guys to understand for free how black and how African American women and men treat each other. He covered that to the T on For Free. And that's just track 2. Like, I'm telling you, man, I dead ass almost cried on stream, man, because not only was this my biggest stream, most impactful stream, most important stream, I also streamed this album on Juneteenth as well. So it's like, all the stars aligned with this project, man. And like I say, this project, man, this project is something I listen to every day. I incorporated it in my everyday life, and I think you should too. If you're indigenous, if you're Afro or Native American, African American, brown, I believe you should incorporate this album in your everyday life. Obviously, maybe not every song, because every song isn't an everyday thing or everyday situation. But that's any project. That's anything in life. You know what I'm saying? You can't have the good with the bad. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to, just knowing what's really going on. Hold on, my bad. I got the Discord up, man. Make sure y'all just understanding like what's really going on. And I gotta say, King Kunta, another great record.
Stop what you're doing. I know you're watching a banger video, but guys, we go live on TikTok 4 days out of 7 days of the week. So make sure you guys follow me on TikTok at Cam1111. You don't want to miss these live streams. We do album reviews, we do reactions, we do fan music, we do sharing music. We just react to everything. Make sure you join. Make sure again you follow at Cam1111 on TikTok. Let's get back into the video.
Living in the moment, you know. If you see me looking down, I'm looking at the notes, but living in the moment, recognizing the fakes and the snakes and accepting fake love, acknowledging that all love isn't good love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, this project covered every basis, bro. Like, I did was crying on stream. This album brought me to tears. And for all you other rappers, man, I'm ashamed. We've been fooled. We've been bamboozled because I really thought Future and Cole and Cardi and Yachty and all of these people, Drake, I really thought all of these people, you know, was really as great as, if not, or greater than Kendrick Lamar. And nobody's touching Kendrick. I think Kendrick Lamar is the greatest rapper of all time. And I'm a new Kendrick fan. So this isn't like, oh, I've been a Kendrick guy. I just really discovered Kendrick this year. Post Drake beef. I didn't care about that. During the Drake beef, it's on record. I was thinking, I still thought Drake won bar-wise, rap-wise. So again, this isn't hater malice. It's just me really just breaking through and getting the spiritual awakening. And it's thanks to you guys, my guy Pistol P, my guy E that's in my Discord, my mods in my Discord, man. I can't thank y'all enough for just being a part of this journey with me, because my eyes are open, dog. My third eye has always been open, but it's more open than ever due to the fact that I'm more knowledgeable than ever, right? Being able to dissect this project, man. I've been sitting with this album for about 3 weeks now, and like I said, I've been listening to it every day, and I just love it, man. Like these walls, one-on-one conversation with yourself, but you also talking about sex. You're also talking about being trapped in your environment, in your community. You're also talking about jail and incarceration. I mean, this album is phenomenal. When we get to the song, you're facing your truth. You're the man in the mirror. Like survivor's guilt, survivor's remorse. Like you gotta understand how you. And this album is incredible. It saved my life. Moral of the story: J. Cole not messing with Kendrick. Drake ain't messing with Kendrick. Whoever else you want to name, they're not messing with Kendrick. They're not. And that's just what it is, man. That's just what it is. And I need y'all to understand, if you have not heard this album, and I recommend and 1,000,000% promote this to all Afro, Native, Indigenous Americans across the country, let alone the globe. Please listen to this album. Please give it a chance. Understand that when it first came out, where you was in your life. Sometimes it's about timing as well. That's why I told y'all, when this album first came out, man, I wasn't equipped to listen to it. I didn't have the knowledge. I wasn't understanding. My third eye wasn't open. I was in the streets. I was making bad decisions. Not because I wanted to or I was chasing the image, because I had to. I was up against a different, everybody's journey is different, right? So I'm not needing sympathy or anything like that. But my moral of the story is, I need you guys to understand, this album not only shaped my life, but it changed my life completely. If you are new, hit that follow button, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, hit the post notification bell. I do want to tell you guys, so my favorite songs off the album, though, I gotta be honest with you. Hold on. Because I can't give y'all I can't give you guys this breakdown and not give you my favorite songs. I give you my favorite 5. Number 5, I go. Ooh, it's tough. I go These Walls at 5. The reason I go These Walls at 5 is because that hits super duper home for me, just due to my journey and everything I've been through. I go These Walls. I go. Ooh, it's tough. I go You Ain't Gotta Lie at number 4, and that's just real. That, like, man, I see, just growing up in the environment, certain different environments, man. Growing up, everybody's faking it. I mean, even now, social media, everybody's posting only highlights, man. Nobody's posting when the lights are off. Nobody's posting when they don't have water, when they can't pay rent, when they can't afford or they lost their job. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta lie. Live in your truth. At my third spot, I go the blacker the berry. The blacker the berry, the blacker the berry. And also, I wish he started the Super Bowl performance. This sidebar. I wish he started the Super Bowl performance with the blacker the berry. The first verse, crazy. At my two spot, I'm gonna go. At my two, I'm gonna go. How much a dollar cost? How much a dollar cost? Super duper impactful. Don't know what somebody's been through. Don't be so quick to judge a book. Don't be so quick to turn your eye because someone at a low point in their life, they don't know nothing. Don't write people off. Don't be so quick to shit on your brother. And for my number one song, I'm going to have to go Hood Politics. I feel like this every day. And I say this every day. Like, this is my everyday move, Hood Politics. All of you guys are boo-boo. Facts. All of you rappers, boo-boo. All of you, I can't even say what I want to say. I just feel, man, there's so much out, man. Join the Discord. Join the Discord for the real deal nitty-gritty. Because when the Patreon drop, we're going to shift from Discord to Patreon. And I'm going to be able to give you the exclusive, you know what I mean, game and exclusive why this is going on in the industry. So I got to be honest with you. But Hood Politics is literally my everyday move. A lot of people call me a hater. Like when I talk about other streamers, when I talk about other creators, man, it's just, man, it's not hate, bro. I speak facts. So that's my everyday move. But again, this is a classic album. This album changed my life. I'm super duper grateful for my Discord for having me do this album and being able to react to it, being able to talk about it. On Juneteenth, the stars all aligned. And not only that, this album was my biggest stream. This was my biggest stream, and we was able to reach 18,000 people across the world. So thank you guys for all the love and support. Again, subscribe if you are new to Pimp a Butterfly. Kendrick Lamar saved my life.